Hello, guys. Welcome to Opportunity Nanny. It is your first time. Welcome. Please hit that subscribe button and join this YouTube family. Yeah, you're going to be getting videos for scholarship weekly, sometimes twice a week. Anyway, to our returning subscribers, thank you a lot. Thank you a lot. I hope you have been able to get like scholarship opportunities. You have been able to apply for it, and you guys just bring to your notice if you need any of our help in your scholarship application or your study abroad process. Please make sure you click on the Google link form in the bio in the description box. Click on the Google link form in the description box, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Now, I just realized that it has been a long time I have posted anything on PhD studentship and project, and I cannot be slacking for those that are interested in PhD. So today I'm going to be bringing you PhD studentship and project in two universities in the UK. One is going to be Cardiff University in Wales, and the other one is going to be Loughborough University. So we are going to be starting with Cardiff University. Now, this is PhD studentship and project. Now, keep it in mind that they update this almost every week or almost on a weekly basis or two weeks or a month. So you can always keep checking. If you do not see something that interests you now, if you keep checking, they may update it and you may see something that will interest you. Now we have different departments, so depending on the department you want to pick, you can just click on it, but I'm not going to pick in department. Supervisor, you don't need to put the name of your supervisor if you don't know the name. What you just click on is funding status. So I am a non-European student. So you click on that, and yes, all of these are funded. So you're going to be seeing different topics that you may be interested in different department or school. This is journalism, this is medicine, engineering, business school, architecture, engineering, critical reasoning. Let's go to the next page. And okay, compound semiconductor manufacturing. So let me go back. I don't like the I'm not let me look for something that I like the topic. Policy and practice, investigating how policy shapes quality, affordability, and availability of housing in Wales. This is Wales School of Architecture. So let's click on the details. Now, this is the detail of this PhD studentship. Now you have to read it. Talking about healthy housing. These are the research questions, the research the potential research that will be taking place. There's also the methodology, then the funding notes. Now, this scholarship or this studentship is going to be covering home fees for 4 years. And they're going to be giving you UKRI standard stipend and also research training grants. International students and home students are welcome to apply. However, AHRC limits number of studentship that can be awarded to international applicants. Yes, this is quite normal. Usually, this application body, that's AHRC, I think they only give 30% to international students. So you have to make sure that when you're applying, it's very competitive and you actually understand what this page is about, so that they will see that, oh, you're a very ID candidate and pick you. And you also, for this particular studentship, you also have to cover the cost between the home fee and the international fee. So they only cover the home fee. Now put it in mind that this is just for this funding. We'll check for others that probably cover the international fee. So yeah, so this is it. And you'll be starting October 2026 if you are successful. And this is the academic criteria. You just need an undergraduate degree. You do not even need a master's degree. That's one thing that's very amazing about this. You don't need a master's degree. Now, if English is not your first language, you probably need to provide some English language requirement. But for Nigeria, English is your first language. So let's move. Now, how do you apply? You just for full instructional application, see this. Make sure that when you apply, you put this adapt. Make sure it is clearly mentioned in all communications. And the application deadline is 5th March 2026. Now, in your funding section, they also say you should put this. And if you have any questions, you should email them here. Now, once you are ready, just click on apply. When you are ready, you just click on apply online. It's going to take you to this page. Now, this is the page for Adapt. Now remember, Adapt and HRC. This is the body that is actually funding this particular studentship. Click on English, and once you click on English, it's going to take you to this page. Now this is the page for Adapt Consortium. Click on you are interested in the Welsh School of Architecture at Cardiff, and once it loads, you see everything about the course, and then you are now welcome to apply. When you are ready, just click on once you click on it, it's going to take you to this page. It's going to take you to this page. That's the Welsh School of Architecture. Click on architecture. You're applying for the PhD. Click on architecture, then it will take you here. Then you click on you're applying for Doctor of Philosophy. Full time start date is going to be in October, and then click apply now. Then you can start your application, and then you apply. Now I'm going to be showing you one more studentship at Cardiff, just to show you that they are different. Not all of them is from Adapt. Now let's scroll up and let me show you. Okay, let's look at this from the School of Journalism, Media and Cultural Studies. So the deadline for this is different. It's 27th March 2026, and this particular LLES will fund 28 PhD studentship. Now this is the body that is funding this, and this is what the studentship is all about. You can read it. This is the names of the people that you'll be supervised by, and the funding note. They are going to cover the tuition fee, and they're going to be giving you a stipend in line with the UKRI stipends. And the stipend is currently £20,780 per year. And they also give you access to research training support grants. So you also get that. If you have a disability, you also get a disabled student allowance on top of your studentship. And that's all for this one. This one covers all your tuition fee, even for an international student. That's why I said you can check out different studentship. They cover different things. Then once you're ready, click on apply online and go and apply. If you need, like, if you have a question or you need clarification, click on email inquiry and then you apply. Now that's all for how to apply for PhD studentship at Cardiff University. Next, we are going to be looking at Loughborough University. As I said also earlier for Cardiff University, this one also they update it, so there are also new studentship that comes on, So what you just do is click on you are looking for studentship. If you don't want studentship and you want self-funded, go ahead. But this is the scholarship page, so I'm assuming that everybody is here because you're looking for scholarship. So click on studentship. I'm not going to be picking a subject area. I'm going to be clicking on I am an international student. That way, it helped me filter out scholarship that is for home students and international students. Now, these are the scholarship that are available, and you can see that the application deadline differ for everyone. So I'm just going to be scrolling down to pick the one I want. So let's say I want to do something on ethnocentrism, deglobalization, sustainable consumption, and understanding message framing effect across cultural context. The deadline for this is 27th February 2026. It is full time and is the Department of Business and Economics. So what I'll do is that if I'm interested in this, I'm going to open the link in a new tab, and this is the page it's going to take me to. Now you need at least a 2-1 bachelor's honors degree. This PhD is for 3 years. You're going to be starting either October 2026 or February 2027. Now this is the project reference. It's very important you take note of this, because when you're applying, you will have to put this reference here. I already told you about the deadline for the application. Now, this is what the project detail is about. They're just explaining it so that if you have to write like a research statement or stuff, you understand what they are trying to research on. Then we have the entry requirement. I already showed you either a 2-1, a first class, or a lower or a second class lower. Just check for the equivalent for your country. Fees and funding, they're going to be covering your full tuition fee, and also they're going to be giving you a stipend. So this studentship, as I said, is for 3 years. They are giving you a stipend and they are covering your tuition fee. Now, how do you apply? Simply put, you have to do a research proposal between 2,500 to 3,000 words, which is including references. You share your research proposal with the identified supervisor and confirm if they can be named in support of your application. And you are encouraged to ask for feedback to develop your research proposal. Now, once you have done that, then all applications should be made online under the name, the program's name. Select business school, upload your application, that's your research proposal, copy of your transcript or certificate, English language certificate if English is not your first language, contact details of 2 academic references. One must be from your most recent degree, and quote the project reference number. So this is the number you're going to quote. I already showed you. Now, to avoid delay in processing your document, ensure you submit the minimum document, and that's it. So once you are ready, the name of the supervisor is already up. But once you're ready, just click on apply now. Then you see how to apply for a research degree. Once you have got in touch with your supervisor and the rest, just click on apply online. And this is the application portal for Loughborough University for PhD studentship. Quite easy, there's no application fee, just go ahead and apply. Now, if you're not interested in that, you can always go back and check. You can always go back and check for other studentship that you're interested in, and you're not limited to just applying for one. If you're interested in 2, please go ahead and apply for that too. Yes, please go ahead. You don't have, it's not that you're applying for one and then you just think they will not allow you to apply for the others. Please do apply for as many as you can, except there's a stipulation that they say you cannot apply, but for a year you can apply for as many as you want. Now that's all for this PhD studentship. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share to your friends. Also comment down below where you are watching from, and thank you. Bye.